It's been a while since I made a video, and I just wanted to show you guys. Usually, if I don't make a video for quite a while, I'm usually not feeling that well. And I took the last Cymbalta pill a week ago, and the withdrawal is very difficult. Um, I feel tired most of the time. My thinking is more confused and more jumbled than usual, than even when I was on it. And I just the paralyzation is even more. I get paralyzed. And when I don't know, I don't know what to say to respond to someone. And I mean, sometimes I wish that I had a physical disorder. Sometimes I pray that I wish that I had like multiple sclerosis, or um, even sometimes on my bad days I wish that I even have like cancer, like a manageable cancer, than a mental illness. Um, for someone who doesn't suffer from a mental illness, from anxiety or depression, bipolar, whatever, it's very hard to explain. I mean, it's even hard to explain to myself, and I suffer from it. And it is a disorder. I mean, just like any physical disorder is a disorder, but it affects your brain, and it and when it affects your brain, it changes your reality a little bit. I mean, I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not. I don't hallucinate. I have these thoughts that I'm on edge all the time. It's almost paranoia. It's and I get angry, and I get anxious, and I get like I just start shaking, and I feel like I shouldn't be, but I am nonetheless. And I mean, I haven't had any suicidal thoughts in this withdrawal, which strong suicidal thoughts. I mean, the thoughts come, but I just brush them aside. They're a non-starter for me. But it's just, and the thing is, I went to, and I'm glad I forced myself to go to a church function. We have an international outreach ministry. UW is a big international university, and so we invite students, and we cook, and I didn't want to go because when I'm anxious, I don't like being around people. I mean, I just, and it's funny, people like say, I could never tell that you're social phobic. And I could never tell that you suffer from anxiety or depression. And I mean, I fight it. And sometimes it takes all my energy to fight it. And I'm not saying this, oh, poor me. I'm saying this to just share with other people who might also be suffering from this. But there's still, I mean, it's gotten better, but there's still a stigma of mental illness. There's still kind of that it's a personal defect, like buck up, be a man, be stronger. And I mean, really, the part that is really bad for me is the adaptation of do not worry, that it is a sin to worry. But I feel like my brain is programmed to worry, and then I beat myself up for worrying. Like, I don't have faith enough that things will be okay, that I worry. And it's a paralyzing fear, it's a paralyzing worry. And I mean, it's very hard to describe that. It's like 100 different thoughts at once, all vying for attention in my brain. And I mean, that's what depression and anxiety is. It's your darker self. It's the part of you that hates yourself. It's the part of you that just it needles you and just tries to make you like just do nothing but just sleep all day or watch TV. And I mean, hopefully, I hope and pray that this is the withdrawal that all of a sudden getting worse, that once it will be better and the withdrawal symptoms will dissipate, and then I can go and get that study and see what's wrong with my brain and see if it can be treated better. And I mean, I believe 1 in 10 people will suffer from severe anxiety in their life. 1 in 10 people will suffer from severe mental illness in their life. And I've been suffering from this since I was 10. And I'm 32 now. So 22 years. And it gets better and then it gets worse. It gets better and then it gets worse. And I just, it gets tiring. It gets tiring. It gets just that you spend all your energy fighting the demons, that you don't have any energy for anything else. And that's really tough as a Christian because you think faith should heal it. And I mean, faith has helped a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. And like the community of Christ that I belong to helps a lot as well. I mean, it's really unconditional love, which is very rare nowadays. And I don't know, but I'm not. I mean, I should join NAMI, the National Association of Mental Illness. I mean, and I mean, all what I'm doing and going back to school is to help other people who suffer like I do. And so basically that's why I've been making a lot of videos. And especially when I get this way, I get more political paranoia. I get more passionate. But it's kind of the passionate, it's not focused, it's just random. I mean, I cry at watching commercials. I just I don't know. But I just wanted to let you know. And if any of you were watching were on Cymbalta and you were in withdrawal and you want just to send me a message how long it usually lasted. I've been checking it on I've been Googling about Cymbalta, and they say that it can last from a week to 3 weeks. And so I'm on the start of week 2, so hopefully it will get better. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Bye.